Alright. That should be good. Let the recording begin. Hey everybody, Rebellion here and welcome back to Bravely Default 2. One of them you already passed. And the one from 2 days ago I passed too now, so I am quote-unquote fine. Awesome! Glad to hear that, Angelo. Alright. If I remember correctly... Right, yeah. I did actually do some grinding. A lot of it was more science than grinding, but we did everything properly. I think. What is that emote? I have no clue, Minus. Alright. I am in the wrong city now, but that's because I wanted to avoid any story triggers in the other city when I was doing my things. The biggest thing that I can say happened was we mastered the jobs. And some very interesting things came out of it. First and foremost, we actually figured out what all of these things have for their bonuses. The Dragoon had a High Wind, which is apparently, as long as you're using a sword or a spear, dual wield. Gave me a lot of interesting desire to try and make this class work. The biggest downside of it was honestly just, for the moment, with what I have available, I don't think I can make it work, or at least reach as high of a ceiling of damage that I could other ones, especially with Jump being its main source of damage, and it having no way natively to pierce what's it called? Default defense. I don't know why, but I just searched for Felix's voice actor because sometimes it reminded me of Dante, and eventually I got spoiled with the fact that the MC has a name. See, Mercy, that's why I don't look shit up yet, or at least not that soon. But then, also Spirit Master, we found out there is their big thing is they're in spirit. The spirits that they know will be automatically active at all times as long as they are up. Which, honestly, sounded very tempting. Like Healthbringer, Banish not Banish, that's Banish is a different thing. But like what's called Spiritbringer as well. Like regenerating HP, MP, all of it is great. It would all be worth it, if not for one thing. Purebringer. Summon a spirit that will remove status effects from all allies 3 times at regular intervals. It's a on-demand Asuna for the entire team, right? There's nothing bad about that. Except it also removes Rearrays and regeneration. So if we want to run that build, we have to have our own separate way to keep the team alive. And right now, that's scary. Oh yeah, if the team survivability was more debuffs than buffs, then I could see what's called Spirit Master being, honestly, probably my preferred choice for the White Mage, but I'm holding off on that. Then next is Swordmaster, which threw me for a loop. Like first off, the more BP the user has, the more damage inflicted. That's honestly, it's nice, good. Second is Double Duty. As long as you have the same type of weapon active in both hands, your sub job also gives you their normal stuff as well. So like if I was Swordmaster and Spirit Master, as long as I had 2 swords, I would get Spirit Masters there in Spirit as well as Spirit to Defense. I'd have all of it bundled in. And this, more than anything else, put me on the warpath of trying to find something good. And right now, because what I have for BP and cost saving is only for the second one, like I was pushed between Freelancer and Vanguard. Freelancer would obviously give me more stats. There's no question about it. But Vanguard also had some very useful stuff. Aside the ever so constant abilities that we know, I decided to go for a bit more synergistic take, just because of the Swordmaster's native stuff. I went Vanguard not only because he has like a what's it called? I'm forgetting the word right now. Just already synergistic abilities, or like he had already big damage. The Vanguard has Neo Cross Flash. That's good. The Vanguard has Gift of Courage. With the current setup, that means I can just give my teammates BP for free. Or not free, but for standard cost. And Enrage specifically was what made me think about it. He has a way to taunt the opponents. And the Swordmaster is natively a class that wants to be hit because it can enter a counter stance. So right now, that is my current idea. Taunt into a mode called Fluid Stance, and honestly probably also Fluid Flow as well. Next was the White Mage, which is still White Mage primary and Spirit Mage secondary. White Mage primary is still all the healing in the world, and that's all we really want. But, as it turns out, the White Mage's second one, all healing spells benefit all party members. I thought that actually was more toward traditional healing spells. Turns out that also considers healing buffs. So Regeneration is affected because it counts as a healing spell. Rear Rise is affected because it counts as a healing spell. And that is very nice. Next, Freelancer main, Red Mage secondary. I don't like. This is mainly for what's it called, stats. With all these buffs gotten, with all the new stat classes mastered, he's still technically a mage. He still has incredible magical attack with the stat boost. He's just missing Chain Spell. But aside that, he's effectively currently a magical stat stick. Largely because I liked how much damage he did, I just wanted a bigger kick. And I'm not sure actually even yet if Chain Spell actually is worth the loss of the raw stats. Like, I haven't done any math yet on if a 471 magical attack spell is worth the loss of 2 spells being done at maybe just under 200 magical attack. But this is currently what I'm working with. And then there's her as well, which also is just another stat stick. It's Beastmaster stat stick along with Thief stat stick. Could have gone for the Freelancer stat stick, but I went for this one just because it gave her more MP specifically. Because Godspeed Strike is still forever hilarious in my eyes. I will always love it. Their abilities was mostly also just kept the same in terms of their roles. We put counter on the protagonist, so that way he would just have a chance to counterattack. As well as thrust and parry, because as long as he has High Wind or Dual Wield active... Which, actually, wait. Does he... Remember correctly? Yeah, no, he didn't. He doesn't have High Wind anymore. Fuck. Alright, so that one can be taken off, but that was originally, when I was going for Dragoon as that build, a way to also just cut damage. But now it's just a 15%, a 30% damage reduction. Which is still good. Not 50%, but still what's it called, 30%. She is still just good. As well as Sub-Job BP Saver, which for the Spirit Mage, was there one? Devotion. Oh yeah, for free of a 20% of my MP regeneration. That's also just actually kind of nice. Then we have some, what's it called, you, which I actually don't think changed at all, so there's this. And then her, which went for this build for one specific reason. Magpie to acquire the rare item steals, and being able to steal 2 items at once. This was decided for one reason only. Because when I went into Discord to tell people that I was grinding and I was trying to brainstorm some skills, some people let me know I should be killing some of the overworld bosses. So I went ahead and tried that. We got a couple down. Like, I think maybe only 2 I killed. And the rest, I went for the tried and true tradition in RPG games. Steal their stuff, then run away. And that was very easy to do with Adele being the Beastmaster Thief. Just steal and then use the flee command to ensure you can escape. Thanks to that, we have some very powerful weapons that we can't use. This game does not have a, like, you need to be this minimum level to use it, but it does have weight. And it is weird to see that even with the stat stick that is the Beastmaster, we cannot actually wield this bow even if we have nothing else equipped. So we have a lot of gear, and we just can't use it yet. And, oh, wait a second. I don't know why I was about to walk back to the other city right there. We can tackle the overworld bosses after I'm done with the city because I want to continue its story, finish it, because it's probably going to give me another class as well since the head priest is still alive. But then after that, we're going to be looking at subquests and demo and the overworld bosses. Like that one right there as well, because I know damn well for sure that there's at least one other class somewhere that I feel is tied to subquests. We already got one, like, in the form of the Salve Maker, I feel, because, you know, it was gotten by just this quest right here, and I don't think it was even a main quest, but still. I feel like there's more. There's always more. Now that, especially now the second bar for jobs selection is there. Oh, hopefully you got it resolved, BB guy. I don't know why you thought I would actually bite the bullet on that BB guy. I don't know why, but all right. All right, let's go. New save, new stream, new save. Through. We gotta kill the Pope. Wait, Pope, you can hold off for a bit. Jade Frost. What? I already had one. That was one of the new things that I bought, I think. God damn it. One of these days. It happens so often with games like these where it's a fixed angle and you can like go behind the scenery right here. Just you wait. There's going to be a chest right here that's barely visible, and then all the way over here, there's going to be like another chest somewhere, and it's going to be like, oh, the player missed it because they got the first one already. I thought, oh, so you... God fucking damn it, Angelo. I had to go there. Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't say. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Alright, what for? What do you mean, what for? For not telling you I'm a fairy, of course. Oh, that! I almost forgotten. Stop it. Look, I just needed you to know that I wasn't trying to trick you or anything. Seriously, I'm not bothered in the slightest. And I doubt anyone else is either. Stop getting so head up about it. So head up? I think I get why you're upset, Adele. I just understand why you didn't say anything. You were scared, weren't you? Huh? You didn't know how a load of humans would react when they found out one of their friends was a fairy, didn't you? Or did you? So that's it, isn't it? Well, it's easy for me to say I know, but you needn't have worried. I, for one, certainly am not going to be treating you any differently just because you got a wee pair of wings. It really is easy for you to say though. Poor Dell must have been bricking it. He's right. I was just too scared of what might happen. But thanks. I feel a little braver, a little better having talked them through with you both. Maybe you're not so bad. Too right, we're not. So no more worrying, all right? Okay. Oh yeah, she the fairy, all well and good. But why does the church the Pope attend? Oh god, what the fuck? You guys are actually that fast? Why does the Pope, where the church resides, have an underground dungeon? Along with hostile people just willing to attack anyone that walks in. Actually didn't check how much damage we have natively. Let's also use a magnifying glass, because this is... mace. Okay, we have 2. Oh, half damage to water. You know, I still admit there is a very cruel level of a joke where the optional boss will drop a water sword, all for you to find out that the next city you're going to is the Ice City. There was someone on the design team that was chuckling like a madman when they made that choice. And it's still stupid how much Body Slam does.
That was a piece of cake.
Water throw was meant for the city. You know what? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that one I just attacked when they weren't looking.
Want to see what I can really do? That'll do nicely. I'm going all in. Oh, it was just a bookworm, did you?
Nugget. Okay, fine. I need to actually read this, I think, so I'm gonna just go ahead and take you out first. Oh, we have Holy Wand and Holy Lance.
Okay.
I'm up, huh?
Want to see what I can really do?
Prepare to meet your maker.
Still bonk you.
Right knows no. Nothing to worry about.
Come and get it.
Let us continue on our way. My powers grow yet greater.
Alright, what is... Okay, wait, no, you can't interact with this. Alright. Wait, actual dragon enemies here.
Let's do this.
Can I do this? I can.
Brace yourselves. You like this?
Oh, we kept them with Body Slam too. Nice. Does the Goon Sky Jump work expected? Well, our initial theory was that it counts as a basic attack, and if you make it start in the beginning, you get AoEs of it. Yes, it does.
You like this one? Get it.
But also, in a technically funny and alternative event, it also works meta in a weird way because you can have jobs that are not at all Dragoons, and they can still start out in the sky. Like that ability. This ability does not at all say you need to be a Dragoon. So you could actually have a jump be performed by a white mage or something else for very little to no damage. As I found out when I was doing some of the extra bosses, I forgot to take that ability off. Okay, this might be just a way to avoid some of the other fights that were around here, maybe. Oh, you guys are running away, though. And wait, where does this go up to? Extra area, so extra stuff, maybe? If you're gonna be scared, go ahead. Is there a chest somewhere here that might... Oh, even you're running away from me. Of course.
I shall show no mercy.
Abaddon, alright.
I'm going all in.
These ones actually weak to water and sword. And we got a large GP up. That would have been great to have.
Want to see what I can really do? Brace yourselves.
Here I go. Don't take it
Me
personally.
at 'em. Okay. Looks like we did it.
One of these days, I'm gonna actually start using the Beastmaster for what she was meant to be used for, and like actually just playing Pokemon with the game. Then I'm gonna have to start sciencing out what every single thing I've captured so far has done. Okay, good. Bye. But then you lose your stats? Not at all. Actually, wait. What? I just hit attack on instinct of like, oh, crack, I wonder if I can break it. But then it actually worked. Hold on. Hold on, was there one up? I think, was there one upstairs and I didn't know? I guess we're not. Yes! What the fuck, game? It's a lightweight one. Higher chance of being targeted as well, but... weight of 11. And I have to wear a weight of 1, and we are still pretty much at the cap. We did on Rock Smash, you are correct. And that might even be like one of the things we need to do in order to actually be able to do that here. I just didn't think at all to... I gotta go start revisiting places to see if I can Rock Smash. Shit. What? Why are you... I see an enemy right there. Why? There's gotta be a way to break something then. To reach over there, maybe. See, now thanks to that knowledge, I'm gonna start like just hitting random walls even when I don't even see something, because I'm probably gonna assume that there might be one there. everything's going to go that way, so I'm going to go this way. Oh. So not a hidden wall, but more of a book wall. Artisan gloves. So yeah, weight, my physical defense, aim, and crit chance. Yeah. Or surf and fly. Surf probably going to be a boat somewhere. And fly, it's fairly default. It's Final Fantasy-esque. We're going to get an airship some point. Wait. Okay, that's a upstairs stairway coming up, so I gotta find that somewhere down here. Damn it, I don't know where that is then. It's right there, I see it, but nothing's to be found. Probably not then. Alright. Let's save. Grand hall if there ever was one. In the Hall of the High Holies. The Hall of High Holies really is marvelous. The faith of the people in Rimdal can work wonders when put to good use. That it can. They built it right where the first one of my ancestors came down from the high, you know. And from that moment on, they worship the dragons? Yep. This place is kind of a monument to the first time our two kinds met. And once read that the mere sight of it was enough to take one's breath away. Is it true? And it's true. It's as if the building itself has been built from the devotion of the people who worship here. Yeah. Shame it reeks of death like nobody's business. I should feel all calm and serene coming here, but instead I just feel antsy. Yes, the quiet here is no longer the stillness of worship. It is silence of mourning, whether the Archbishop realizes it or not. Well, there's such a thing as faith being too blind, as he's more than proving. If Dad's voice isn't even getting through to him, things must be really bad. Well, while we may sympathize, we cannot allow the situation to continue. We must put an end to this once and for all. That we must. Dad's counting on you, and so am I. What? More? Oh god. These are gonna have extra things. 8 mini others. Holy shit, hold on. That's a lot of mini others. Okay, check this one. Where does it take us? Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Okay, this one actually goes upstairs, I think. Yeah, it did. Okay, so there are some that take you upstairs and it will take you actually to the right place, and other ones will not. Yeah, dead end stuff. Or is this? See, now I have irrational thoughts that there's going to be like a breakable wall in a section of the wall that the player cannot see. We checked that one. We saw this one. This one. It's to dead end. Alright. And this one actually is telling me to go downstairs, so yeah. Chest isn't in here. Heart ring. I passed it. I'm an idiot. .200 AMP. Lose physical attack and defense, but gain crit chance. The 200 MP is actually really nice. That's very important. But the random crit chance out of nowhere feels weird on this. Like the physical attack and defense going down, sure, it's more meant for mages, I guess. But crit chance, I guess maybe for a red mage, I'm a red mage shenanigans, like critical hits and all that. This one's again telling me that fine, we'll have to fight you first.
Time to play my trump card. Raise yourselves. Looks like you did it.
Dreadstool. Alright. Getting some of the items, and I don't know what they're used for. But honestly, it might even be just something for the salve maker. Hush pollen as well. Alright, now let's actually head toward the area that we're supposed to. I've gotten everything I think that we need. There's one chest somewhere here that I didn't accidentally ran into.
Give this one a whirl. Let me.
Prepare to meet
Want to see what I can really do? Gun for bow.
Wait, no, not this way. Nothing here. Wait, no, not this one. Actually, did I go here? Okay, didn't, but there's nothing here anyways. Yep, here's the boss arena for the Pope. Good to know. It is a very obvious looking thing. In a traditional JRPG, here's where you'd fight God, but we gotta deal with the Pope instead.
If you have come here merely to obstruct me in my prayers, I beg of you, begone.
And who or what are you praying to? Surely not the fire crystal.
I pray to the crystal not as an object in and of itself, but as a symbol of the favor shown me by my lord and master. Only the Lord of Dragons possesses the power to answer his children's prayers, and only unto me, his most beloved, does he deign to speak.
I hate to break it to you, but according to him, his voice hasn't been getting through to you for a while.
Blasphemy! Did the cold that gripped the land since time immemorial not lift in response to my prayers? Was the crystal of fire not delivered unto me in recognition of my unwavering faith? It is only a matter of time before the sacred stone grants me its blessing, that I might guide my people on the way ahead. Yea, and verily, he who possesses the crystal possesses the Master's undisputed favor. and with it, the right to rule over Heimdall as the Lord of Dragons' chosen king.
You're wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. But you refuse to see it, and Gwydion and Martha are suffering because of you. Do you have any idea how much it must hurt him to be unable to protect his beloved people? And how much it must hurt Martha to have to see it? What you're doing is unforgivable, and you're not going to get away with it!
I am that which rages, which destroys, which grants life anew. That which once rewarded the Queen of Fairykind with its favor.
Huh?
Great changes are afoot. There is one who seeks to break the chains which hold the Knight's Nexus in bondage. Chains long held in place by Fairykind. And who would seek to achieve such an end?
My sister. I thought as much. I still can't figure out why, though. But at least I know what I have to do now. I have to lead everyone to her. Me, Gloria, and the others. We have to find her. And when we do, I'll stop her. Whatever she's doing. I'll make sure of it. We just have to keep going until then.
My power is yours. That your quest might be successful, and the Knight's Nexus be laid in chains once more.
All right, Adele got the fire crystal stuff.
The crystal's blessing? No. Again. No. Am I to be passed over once more? Just as I was 50 years ago? Why? Why am I not chosen? Why choose a feckless, faithless fairy over me yet again?
Yet
am
again.
the people's savior. The crystal is mine, and you shall not have it!
Savior my wings. You're a fraud. And I'm going to keep my promise to Gwydion if it's the last thing I do. Come, let us fight!
The Lord's judgment will be passed upon you!
A bow.
Let me at him.
All right, so His Holiness enjoys archery in his spare time.
Okay, I'm going all in.
All right, get the taunt, or get the identification. Fluid stance. Fluid flow. And then let's enrage. Countdown from water. Should have known, but all right, yeah. Weak to daggers and staves. I don't think you're going to survive long, man. Well, first thing I'm going to actually do right now is default to save up. Okay, fuck. They're stopped for the first time. All right, sure, yes. Actually, don't go for it. Just do steal right now to see if he has anything that can be stolen. Nothing to steal. All right, understood. Silent sleep process. Nope. I cannot get rid of that stop. Not with the white mage. So it's got to be done with the with Elvis and his square one. What I can do is make sure that we get rearranged on everyone. Regeneration on everyone. Get Cura on him. And then let's get a Healthbringer going right now as well.
Spirits protect us. Feel healed. Does that feel better?
Want to see what I can really do?
Alright, so square one. Can it actually... various effects. It doesn't tell me which one or what they are. And Purge only says Blur Confusion, Dread Charm. So Square, actually that's for opponents. That'd be an item, I think, then. Yeah, not even Remedy will cure Stop. I have no way to cure Stop, actually. Wait a second, do I not? Well, shit, alright. Oh god, you absorb her.
It's time to get serious.
Oh, now we know that. Now we are made aware.
Get ready. Let's see
Time to play
Alright,
my
everybody,
trump
let's talk for her.
cards.
You absorb Earth. Okay.
Right,
A welcome intervention.
you want to see what I can really do?
This luck, I don't think that really helps out right now, so let's just... Not stone, but how much does Arrow God do? 3k is not bad.
You are clearly a foe to be reckoned with. And yet, your abilities pale in comparison to mine. Almighty Asterisk, lend me your strength, that I might show these sinners the true power of
The Oracle.
Oracle.
Oh man, get it!
Oh shit, alright.
Alright!
So once again, Fluid Flow stance. Or Fluid stance, Fluid Flow. Let's enrage. And then I'm still gonna Phoenix down right here.
That'll do it!
I am in your debt.
Oh, aye! Alrighty!
Alright. 3k healed with both of them. And how much does Body Slam do? I'm curious. Funny enough, making sure the stop goes on Enon rather than the priest, rather than the magic, or rather than the thief, is actually very reassuring. And you're not in default stance at this time.
You have not defeated me yet. I am to be the savior of this kingdom, the savior of this world. It is inconceivable that I might fall. Lord of Dragons, grant me your power, your protection. Help me bring retribution to bear upon those who would stand in my way.
Ow.
You are about to witness my true power.
Okay, now let's once again,
Yes, more.
let's get rearrayed on everyone. Regeneration on everyone. Healthbringer. And the White Mage. Cura on everyone. Why
A
not?
little magical assistance. Lend us your power. Here. Does that feel better?
Thanks! Time to play my trump cards.
What did you do? You put Reflect on them. That is sneaky.
You better be ready for this!
putting reflect on the teammate, so if we try to heal them for any reason now with the targeted spell, it will reflect onto the boss. That is a sneaky little fuck. Done. So it's the Oracle, right? Yep. Oracle are masters of the esoteric, whose abilities allow them to manipulate even space and time to their advantage. Enable an ally to deliver 50% more hits with the attack command for 2 turns. 50% more. By 50% more, do you mean if they only attack once, does that mean they attack 1.5 times? If they attack maybe, or is it hits per attack? So like if a sword will hit 8 times in one attack command, does it now hit what's called 12 times? Or is it overall total time that we actually do? Because if it's per attack, then okay, maybe. And then slow down. They have stop somewhere in that kit. Yeah. Oh, how's it going, Port Break? Welcome.
Lord, why have you forsaken me?
Forsaken you? He never spoke to you from the first.
Still.
Such a terrible shame.
Helio.
Still, it saves me the trouble of murdering him before returning home. I have more than enough on my hands already. Laying the groundwork for Holograd's invasion has been no small task. Honestly, between the snow, the ice, and the terrain, this really is the most inconvenient place to send an army. But thanks to the fire crystal, things have become much easier in that regard. And now that the most troublesome characters have been painted as fairies and eliminated, only the pathetic sheep who hung on Dominic's every word remain. Now I need simply wait and...
Hologrades! We're under attack!
Exquisite timing as ever. Our generals must be commended. I shall be taking this. We still have some use for it, after all.
Hey, come back!
Huh? That came from town!
He's gone to join the invaders. We have to hurry!
Man. You gotta love how some tropes will persist, like monologuing, and nobody's stopping them. Adam's ambitions. So he was working for the Holograd all along, hey? Holograd. That's where the Adam guy was from, right? Yes, he is their emperor. And they were they were one of the countries that attacked Musa. Yes. Their aim seems to be to increase their power by expanding aggressively into all the nations that surround them. Which I would assume is what brings them to Reimdall. Well, this isn't over yet. There's still hope. Sure. Reimdall's knights are regrouping, but can they really hold out against a Holograd army? They had no time to prepare either. It's not looking good for them, let's face it. Maybe not, but we have to do what we can to help. And besides, we owe Adam a black eye. He's not getting the better of us twice. No way. Alright, let's go break some Holograders' heads. And recover the fire crystal. Can we get the dragon to stop by for a little bit?